I have a dream. I know that you know Martin Luther King Jr. He did a lot of good things for the world. He wanted to change the laws that let whites have more freedom than blacks. He protested, marched, and gave speeches. He even talked to the president about the unfair laws. He did this so we could all have equal rights. Martin Luther King Jr. had a lot of problems over the years. He had people trying to stop him. On November 25th, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr. went to the president to try to do something about the laws. Martin Luther King Jr. fought for equality for African Americans. He fought because they were looked down upon because of their skin color being so dark. This led them to have an economic disadvantage. That means they really couldn't afford things. They were treated differently because they were poor. They had to use different doors, bathrooms, seats, buses, and a lot more. You can see why he fought for them, because he was one of them. Martin Luther King Jr. traveled across the country to give lectures on nonviolent protests and civil rights, to try to help do more for equal rights. He went to a lot of meetings to get help to change the unfair laws. He wanted a greater chance to be seen, so he had a chance of being heard. The biggest march that Martin Luther King Jr. was a part of occurred in August 1963. The march was known as the March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. After the march, Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous I Have a Dream speech. This speech was in Washington, D.C. in front of 250,000 people. Even after the speech, there were still continuing challenges. 1 year after talking to the president, the laws for equal rights were changed. That same year, Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize and the Presidential Medal of Honor. After everything he did for equal rights, Martin Luther King Jr. was fatally shot on the evening of April 4th, 1968. This took place while standing on a balcony of a motel after fighting for sanitation workers' rights. Martin Luther King Jr. was and is an icon of the civil rights movement. I have a dream that one day this nation will live up and rise out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.